The federal budget is looking so bad, the Gillard government is slashing nearly $2 billion worth of assistance for Australian families. It comes as Labor faces yet another dire result in the polls. And John O'Doherty is in Canberra for us this morning. Morning, John. What does this mean for families?
Yeah, well, hi, Amelia. Well, what's being scrapped is the promised increase to family tax benefit Part A. That's worth up to $300 for families with one child and up to $600 for families with two or more kids. Now, this was one of the promised flow-on benefits of the mining tax, but it's been given the axe because revenue has fallen so dramatically by an expected $17 billion this year and by more than $20 billion next year. Here's what Finance Minister Penny Wong had to say about the decision.
We are not in a position to proceed with the boost to the family tax benefits as a result of the revenue challenge the government is facing and the nation is facing. So this is a difficult decision, but a responsible decision given what's happened to revenue.
And John, there's another news poll out today. Take us through those numbers.
Well, Amelia, there's very little change today. If we start off with a look at the primary vote, it's now split 31 to 47 with a 1-point drop for Labor. And after preferences, the coalition remains well out in front, 56 to 44. They've picked up 1 point. Now, voters were also asked what they thought about Labor's National Disability Insurance Scheme. 78% support it, just 9% are opposed. Yet this hasn't translated, as we've just seen, it hasn't translated into a boost in Labor's popularity. Here's what Martin O'Shannessy from Newspoll had to say about that.
I guess that Labor would be a little bit concerned that the boost that they would have hoped to get from the National Disability Insurance Scheme or disability care hasn't eventuated.
So, Amelia, what we now have is a situation where Labor has unveiled two of its key policies, the NDIS and the Gonski education reforms, and yet the government has gone virtually nowhere in the polls. There's no sign of the boost that Labor so desperately needs to have any chance of not being obliterated at the election. Amelia?
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? John, thanks for that.